cover a distance from Warsaw to Prague, a modern tank will need 2,400 liters of diesel. With such amount of diesel, an ordinary Volkswagen Golf can ride around the globe along the equator. Welcome to War is Algebra, and I'm your host, Daniel Salem.
Watch this.
Today, our focus is on the T-72 tank and its polished upgraded modification, the PT-90-120, meaning hard. While they share similarities, there are distinctions. Let's explore them. The T-72 is the most mass-produced tank since the Second World War. It is relatively light, just over 42 tons, allowing it to be maneuverable and reach speeds of up to 60 km per hour on roads with an engine power of only 780 horsepower.
With a weight of 42 tons, the tank can traverse rough terrain and sandy quarries better than other vehicles.
It's a medium-sized tank, quite maneuverable, not heavy, but not afraid of high speeds. Although not as fast, the T-82 will be faster.
Specifications: combat weight 44.5 tons, crew 3 persons, engine power 780 horsepower, maximum speed on roads 60 km per hour, road range 500 kilometers, clearance 470 millimeters, armor front turret and front hull minus 410 and 245 millimeters.
The tank consists of elements, gun, turret, tank hull, engine, communication tools, and machine guns for engaging lighter targets.
Weapon specifications: 125mm gun, 7.62mm PKT machine gun, 12.7mm NSVT machine gun.
The main feature is the 125mm gun, paired with a machine gun and an anti-aircraft machine gun. Projectiles serve 3 purposes: cumulative, armor-piercing, and high-explosive fragmentation. High-explosive fragmentation is used against live forces, armor-piercing against armored vehicles, and cumulative against both.
The gun's ammunition set includes 45 rounds. The firing range with guided missiles is 100 to 4,000 meters.
The engine here is better than the one on the T-64V84, with turbo injection. An advantage of this tank is its ability to run on any fuel, diesel or gasoline. However, if the tank runs on gasoline, it burns 2 to 3 times more. Maximum speed T-72 60 to 65 km per hour. Reverse speed 10 to 15 km per hour.
The tank's armored protection is combined with built-in dynamic protection. The armor thickness is 410 millimeters for the front turret and 245 millimeters for the front hull.
The Russians came up with a tactic. First, the drone flies into the engine transmission compartment to immobilize the tank, and then they finish it off from above.
The armor may have dynamic protection contact 1. It is an embedded explosive device that, upon collision with a cumulative projectile, creates a jet that prevents the cumulative projectile from penetrating further.
The tank is compact and has a crew of 3. In Western tanks, there are always for crew members a loader. However, these machines are equipped with an automatic loading system.
But soldiers consider such automation a disadvantage.
When the automatic loading system is hit, the crew sits directly on the powder barrel. As you may have seen in various shots, the turret simply detonates. The crew dies instantly in such a case.
In Western tanks, ammunition sets are stored in special armored compartments, increasing the chances of survival in case of a tank hit.
Watch this.
This is almost the same T-72 but upgraded by Polish engineers, PT-90-120. Since the beginning of the full-scale invasion of Russian occupying forces into the territory of a country bordering the EU, the Republic of Poland has transferred PT-90-120 tanks to the Ukrainian armed forces.
If you look closely, there are no significant differences from the T-72. If you look from a distance, the tank's silhouette is the same.
Specifications: combat weight 47.3 tons, crew 3 persons, power 850 horsepower, maximum speed on roads 70 kilometers per hour, range 480 kilometers on roads, clearance 470 millimeters, armor complemented by Arawa protection. In fact, it is a deep modernization of the T-72 tank, but today they have almost nothing in common. The Polish machine has a digital fire control system and a thermal imager, and uses various digital technologies.
Before you is the PT-90-120.
Характеризується він показниками, перш за все, це захистом.
It is distinguished by protection and also differs from the T-72 in the engine.
Двигуном виробництва польського
A Polish production Su-12.
який має більш
It has a more powerful power unit,
тобто 850 лошадиних сил,
850 horsepower.
броню динамічну.
This tank also has dynamic armor Arawa.
To enhance armor, its dynamic protection Arawa has been developed. A characteristic feature of this protection is the extremely dense installation of elements with almost no gaps. The RAW increases resistance to hitting a cumulative projectile by 70%.
The fire control system SKO-1M, connected to the thermal imaging system, is also of Polish origin.
Тепловізійної системи, теж польської розробки, що
This increases the enemy's firepower capabilities.
збільшує можливості вогневого враження противника.
Weapon specifications: 125mm smoothbore gun 2A46, 7.62mm PKT machine gun, 12.7mm anti-aircraft machine gun and SVT. The gun is designed for 42 shots. In addition, the PT-91 is equipped with a laser rangefinder, and the driver has night vision equipment. The tank also has a fire control system, thermal imagers, ballistic computers, and a new engine. A smoke grenade launch system touch is installed to create a smoke screen. Moreover, the tank interferes with enemy radar system seeing it. When the enemy aims at the tank, the smoke screen is activated.
Має покриття від радіолокаційного аналізу.
The tank has coverage from radiolocation analysis, warns when there is laser targeting.
Вона фіксує і система управління огнем робить.
It detects it, and the fire control system releases a smoke cloud, creates a smoke screen.
Від лазерного наведення димову завісу робить.
Це датчики, які ми бачимо на
The sensors we see on the machine's turret are sensors of the anti-laser aiming system. The purpose of the smoke screen is to defocus the laser beam to reduce the accuracy of aiming, thus hiding the tank from enemy fire.
PT-90-120, thanks to the night vision scope, can conduct aimed fire even at night.
The thermal imager improves the machine's performance at night. Targets can be detected, aimed at, and targeted faster. Everything last is the same old proven most mass-produced T-72 tank.
In tank management, they are almost identical, soldiers say. Using one tank as an example, they show how everything works.
This is for aiming, for laser aiming. When the system detects the enemy and the tank is moving, this device calculates the distance to the target, so as not to constantly make this measurement. This is done automatically by the device. In the ammunition selection system, there are 3 choices: fragmentation, armor-piercing, and cumulative. Here you choose and launch a projectile of the appropriate caliber.
вибирається і запускається.
In the Polish tank, the difference is that there is a thermal imaging sight and some other switches, but the tank is identical inside, like the T-72 tank.
Цілі в деяких тумблерах, а так вони всі ідентичні, як Т-72.
Comparative characteristics. What is common between the T-70 and PT-90-120? External appearance, armament, and control system. The differences are weight, engine power, maximum speed on roads, armor, and night vision.
As you can see, the age is not an obstacle. A 30 or 40-year-old technology in experience and reliable hands can easily complete the mission and restrain the aggressor from your territory. My name is Daniel Salem and you're watching War is Algebra.